Hey guys, hey girls, hey boys. So for today's video, I will be doing a tutorial using the Morphe Dare to Create palette. I bought this last Christmas, I think it was, or it was like their holiday collection. This was launched and then they stopped selling it because it was like a limited edition palette, but it is back and I was like, why not film a tutorial using the palette again? I have filmed tutorials in the past using this palette, but since it's back in stock and other people who didn't get it in the past can get it now, I thought why not film a tutorial and show you guys how great these shadows look. Honestly, this palette is like by far my favorite Morphe palette because you can do like a smoky eye, you can do a plum eye, you can do a bronzy eye. Like honestly, looking at this, it kind of looks like the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill Vault collection. I know that one's kind of being worked on right now. But if you guys look at the colors, like I didn't even realize this, but there are some like green shades here that I noticed that look the same in her one of her Vault collections. I know she has 4 of them, and then she has like plummy shadows. You got your plums right here. She got some like blues and stuff. So I kind of think this is a kind of a dupe for her Vault collection, as well as I think this is like the Jaclyn Hill palette on steroids. So if you want to pick up a palette and be sure that it has good quality shadows, I recommend that you get the Dare to Create palette because you can also use like some shades in there as bronzers and some as blushes. So this is my favorite Morphe palette. So I thought, why not create another tutorial? So I'm just gonna stop rambling, but before we start this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also hit that little notification bell down below so you get notified every single time that I post. And without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Still getting over the sickness, so bear with me. It's like when I talk I can barely breathe and my voice just sounds disgusting, but you know what, I just got my brows done. I'm about to go get a pedicure. I just need to freshen up. I wanted to do a tutorial using the Dare to Create palette again because it just went back on sale. This was like a limited edition holiday collection and I was so lucky to get my hands on it because this palette is amazing. It has so many different colors and you can do like so much, and you can use them as bronzers, as blushes. There's just a whole lot of stuff. Like honestly, oh, I got it on my finger. And when you look at this, I feel like it's like Jaclyn Hill palette on steroids. So if you need a Morphe palette and you've never had a Morphe palette, I highly recommend you get this one because you can do so many looks and I just love this palette. So since it's back in stock, I thought why not film a tutorial using it. I'm not too sure if I want to do like lashes and all that yet. I might just do something simple. So I already went ahead and did my brows off camera. I always do them off camera. It's just too long for me to do it on camera. Okay, so I'm going to be taking my Morphe M441 blending brush, and inside this palette, I'm not sure what type of look I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right here. I'll have all the shade names listed like on this video somewhere because it's on a separate piece of paper, so it's kind of hard to go back and forth. So I'm going to take my Sigma Diffused E38 blending brush and take the shade, what shade am I taking? Okay, now I'm going to take the shade Vivid, and that's going to be focused on like the outer edge and then also bring it into the crease. Okay, so I think I want to darken up the outer corner a little more, so I'm going to take this chocolate brown shade and apply that on the outer corner. And then go in with that same blending brush that I used in the beginning. Not adding any product, just blending it all together. Okay, so I just swatched these two shades and hold on, I want you guys to see this. I don't know if I want to use like a more coppery pinky rose gold or more of like a really gold shade. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go towards a more coppery shade. So I'm gonna take this flat-ended brush and take that rose gold coppery shade and apply that all over my lid. Oh yes, ooh, that's pretty. So I'm gonna spray my So Chill Coconut on the brush so it can intensify the eyeshadow. Okay, Okay, so I do not want to use liner, so I'm going to use this dark brown shade and take it on this e.l.f. concealer brush. And then this eyeshadow is going to act as an eyeliner, so I'm just going to focus it very close to my lash line. Yeah, so this look definitely does need lashes. I feel like it'll make it look so much better. So I'm going to use my Violet Voss Sexy and I Know It lashes. I'm going to go ahead and apply those off camera and I'll be right back. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the face. We'll go back to the eyes after the face is complete. So to prime, of course, I'm using my favorite Smashbox So Chill Coconut Primer Water. And then I'll fan my face. Honestly, these Violet Voss lashes have been my favorite lashes at the moment. They just look super fluttery and they're not too dramatic. Okay, they're dramatic, but I like them. They're really nice. So for foundation, I'm going to be using my Makeup Revolution foundation stick, and again, I am in the shade F8. And now for mascara, I'm going to be mixing the Makeup Revolution concealer with my ColourPop concealer. And for the ColourPop concealer, I am in the shade Medium 20, and for the Revolution one, I am in the shade C7. C7. Now to set under my eyes, of course, I'm going to be using my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Okay, so for bronzer, I'm going to be mixing my Hoola bronzer with my Morphe Debutante bronzer. It was backwards. And for the brush, I'm going to be using my Real Techniques multitask brush. Okay, so now for the blush, I'm going to go back into the palette. Take this shade right here and use that as my blush. But I am also going to mix that with my Sigma Cor de Rosa blush. That honestly gave me like the best peachy blush ever. I'm loving it. And I'm also going to go back into my Laura Mercier powder, dip my beauty blender, and carve out them cheekbones. And now for the highlights, of course, I'm going to be using the MariiiBajariii highlight. What is new? What's new? And I'm taking my Morphe M310 fan brush. And I forgot to gel my eyebrows down, so I'm taking my e.l.f. brow gel. Now let me zoom you guys back in so we can smoke out the lower lash line. So I'm going to take that chocolate brown shade as well as the shade Vivid and use that to smoke out my lower lash line. And I'm using the Luxie 141 mini round brush. And to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner, I'm also going to use the MariiiBajariii highlight. And for mascara, I'm going to be using my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. And let me go ahead and wipe this off. For the lips, I'm going to line them using my Morphe Coffee and Kissy lip liner. And for the lipstick, I'm going to take my ColourPop lipstick with the collab with Shayla in the shade Quickie. Now, last but not least, to set my face, I'm going to be using my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Alright guys, so this is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. I just wanted to come back on here and do a tutorial using the Dare to Create palette. I know I've created tutorials in the past using this palette, but like I said, it recently just went on sale again, and I thought, why not create another just in case you guys want to buy it and you're not really sure about the palette. I definitely recommend you get it. The shadows blend out super nicely, and like I said, you can do so many looks with this palette. You guys can do a smoky eye, you can do a plum eye, you can do a bronzy eye, and you also have some blushes. Like you guys saw, I used this one as a blush, or any of these you can use as bronzers. There's so many things you can do with this palette, so I definitely recommend that you pick one up. I think it retails for $39, maybe $49. I'm not too sure, but honestly, it's worth every dollar. It has a lot of colors, different varieties, and yeah. So if you want to pick up a palette, I will put the link in the down bar. This is not sponsored. I don't have an affiliate code with MORPHE, although I wish I did. I'm pretty sure it's still on sale. I hope it's not sold out by the time this video goes up, but I'm pretty sure it'll go back in stock. So yeah, that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, comment down below what you would like to see in the future. Please subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe to mine and Angel's channel, which is M&A Forever Ever. And also, when you subscribe, don't forget to hit that little notification bell down below so you get notified every single time that I post. Stay blooming, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!